So this stock went from 30 cents per share all the way up to around $1.50 per share, but it's pulling back today and is trading around $1.20 per share. So it's seen some extreme price volatility and some extreme gains just in the last month alone. Now, if you're not exactly sure which stock I'm talking about Globalstar Inc., ticker symbol GSAT. Now, if this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clayton. I'm here with VectorVest, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Globalstar Inc., kind of what they do and whether or not this is a stock that you should have in your portfolio. Now, right off the bat, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to click the like button, and if you haven't joined the channel yet, please click the subscribe button and join the VV Nation. Now, I want to know, do you guys have GSAT, Globalstar Inc. in your portfolio? If you do, let me know down in the comments below kind of what price you got in at, if you were able to achieve all of these gains, or if you got out early, because the stock price has shot from 30 cents a share just last month and was all the way up at $1.48 per share yesterday, and now has pulled back to around $1.23 per share. So everybody wants to know, has anybody experienced these gains? Have you had this stock in your portfolio? And kind of, would you recommend holding for the long term, or do you think this is a short-term trade? Kind of what your plan is to do with GSAT. Now, we need to know why this stock shot up so much recently. So just yesterday, they announced that their wholly owned subsidiary has a deal or partnered with a subscription box called BattleBox. So what does BattleBox do? They are a outdoor type of subscription service where you pay X amount of dollars per month, depending on which level you're interested in, and you get a subscription box every month with all things outdoor, survival, this type of deal. Well, Globalstar offers a satellite communication service, and they're known for their satellite phones is one of the things that they have. So it was a perfect fit for the premium box with BattleBox. So new subscribers to the BattleBox Pro will receive a Globalstar cell phone that they're able to use with, I believe, 6 months of service included. So this is going to increase the amount of people using the Globalstar product drastically. The BattleBox is going to benefit from this as well. So all in all, it was an excellent opportunity, and we saw the stock soar just over the last couple days. It went from around 90 cents per share to $1.48 per share on this news alone. And of course, we've seen a lot of profit taking happen today because of all the recent gains we've seen. A lot of people are booking their profits, selling, and moving on to the next trade. Now, does this company have what it takes to advance further in the future and we could see some more astronomical gains? Well, the first thing I want to do is I want to look at a stock graph, and I can see support and resistance. So it's very important to note support and resistance if you're a technical trader, and we can see that the next level of resistance isn't until $1.84 per share. So if the profit taking settles and we see another move to the upside, we're not going to see resistance until the level of $1.80 per share. So this is another 60-cent gain that we could see just on this stock, which would be roughly a 50% gain on the overall position. And when the stock has a 50% move to the upside before you start to realize resistance, obviously penny stocks are very volatile. They move a lot and they move fast. But when it's got 50% to go before it hits the next level of resistance, this is a huge move and could potentially produce huge gains for your portfolio. Now, is this a stock that we should be in? Or is it a stock that we should buy on the way down? Well, I'm never going to recommend buying a falling stock. We do not want to buy falling shares. VectorVest always recommends buying rising stocks that are rising in price in a rising market. Okay, so we want to make sure that the overall market is going up, and we want to make sure that the overall stock is going up when we get ourselves into a position, because let's think about it. If the stock is falling, what's it most likely going to continue to do when you enter the position? It's most likely going to continue falling unless you time the trade absolutely perfectly at the bottom. Now, if you get into a rising position, what's it most likely to do? It's most likely to continue rising the moment you get in, unless you timed it imperfectly and then it started to fall and you got it at the exact top. So we always want to enter rising positions so that we're profitable right from the start. Now, talking about resistance, let's talk a little bit about support. If the decline continues and if the profit taking continues, we're not going to see support on this stock until the level of 60 cents per share. So yes, it could fall 50% as well. So we're sitting right in the middle of support. We got a 60 cent decline on the way down or a 60 cent rise on the way up before we could reach these levels of support and resistance. So we're right there in the middle, and it's very important to note that this stock could move heavy in both directions before we kind of see that technical support and resistance. Now, what does the VectorVest stock analysis say? Let's pull up a stock analysis of GSAT. So the recommendation is currently a hold, and this reflects all of the cumulative effect of the VectorVest parameters working together. So at a hold, it doesn't recommend that we go in and buy the stock, but it also doesn't recommend that we go out and sell the stock just because of the pullback. Now, it doesn't mean that you can't buy it or sell it either. If you've met your profit target or if you've met your stop loss, always follow your trading plan. Now, the VectorVest value. We have the value at 23 cents per share, but we know the stock is trading around $1.30 per share. Now, this doesn't mean that it's an absolute not buy because it's overvalued. The value simply says that traders are currently willing to pay a premium for this stock. Now, we know that supply and demand moves the stock price, and currently there's a lot of demand for this stock, so of course traders are willing to pay a premium. The next indicator that we have is relative value. And because the stock is overvalued and it is a penny stock, the current relative value is 0.23, which is very poor on a scale of 0 to 2. All the VectorVest indicators are on a scale of 0 to 2. Anything below 1 indicates that maybe we shouldn't be in this trade or it's more speculative, and anything above 1 is positive and indicates that this could be a good stock. Finally, we have the relative safety. And the relative safety is 0.63 on a scale of 0 to 2. Now, of course, this is poor as well, but we always want to keep in mind that the size of the company has a lot to do with the relative safety, and because this is a penny stock, it's inherently going to have a lower safety score. Now, with this being said, does this mean that we can't enter this trade? Like I said before, if you are a speculative investor, if penny stocks are your thing, if low price stocks are your thing, we still have some excellent room to the upside, but we also have some big room to the downside that this stock could go, and we're exactly in the middle right now. So we want to see this share price settle. We've seen some profit taking today. We want to see the stock price settle, and we want to see it rising before we go ahead and enter this trade. Now, once again, if you guys have this stock in your portfolio, let us know down in the comments below. We always love to see what you guys are trading and whether or not you think this is a long-term hold, short-term trade, if you've booked your profits, and kind of how it worked out for you. So get down in the comments below. Let us know. If you liked the video, don't forget to click that like button. And if the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, click the subscribe button, join the VV Nation, and until the next time, I hope that all of you guys have an awesome day.